Naturally, you have some limitations. These limitations you need to be aware of. Our natural limitations need to be in the forefront of our mind so that we can outsource them, so that we can get some secondary eyes on them, because our natural limitations we can strengthen or we can change. But we all have them. One of my natural limitations is that I function from anger normally. I was taught when I was working, 14 years old, on a construction site by somebody who I admired. They said, you get mad, you stay mad until the job's done. Cool. So, I keep replaying certain stories in my life because they make me mad. But that's a natural limitation that I have. I can only get so mad without becoming destructive to my own self. Natural limitation that I have. I can only lift so much weight, right? That's why I prefer calisthenics. I prefer using my body weight better because I can gas myself out far quicker with body weight than I can with lifting weights. Natural limitation. I can only be in one place at one time. So, what do you do about it? Well, for me, what I do with the anger portion of it is I make up stories now. I make up stories that aren't really real, but have very much a parallel to some real things that happen in my life. Because then I don't get so frustrated, so angry that I become destructive. I make up the story so that I can become constructive towards a solution. And normally what that means is building a man who I admire and then giving him to the people around me. Second natural limitation. Can only lift so much weight, right? Doctors want to say that I got bad shoulders, I got bad knees. Comes from wrestling, right? Cool. So I can only lift so much weight. What do I do instead? I use my body weight. If my natural limitation is that I can't really press more than 250 pounds, 260 pounds in the bench, then I sure as heck can at least do 30 burpees in a row without taking a break. I for sure can knock out 50 push-ups right after that. And immediately afterwards, I can do as many squats as possible until I start to feel my body really get sore. Natural limitations. I can only be in one place at one time to do one thing. So, I outsource. I have individuals who I pay to do certain tasks for me. Whether that comes to editing videos, whether that comes to shopping for me. There's certain tasks that need to be repeated, and I pay individuals to do it for me because that means outsourcing and I can just be in one place at one time doing one thing. That brings the most value not to me but to the people that I serve. You guys. My clients. What we do with our natural limitations is up to us. We can let them stop us, or we can push through them, find other ways. You see, we're not the first generation to have to deal with these natural limitations. We are the first generation to have to deal with social media's influence as well as technology, as advanced as it is. To some, it's going to scare them. To others, It's going to be exciting, a thrill. Your natural limitations can either be a thrill or a threat. And really, they should be a thrill to you and a threat to others. Thrilling because it's a problem for you to solve. Thrilling because it's a way for you to increase your social status. Thrilling because it's a way for you to consistently grow. Thrilling because you're going to figure out ways to be right. And even if you're wrong, you just found out another way not to do it. So you're getting closer to the way to being right. Threat. Why should it be a threat? It should be a threat to those individuals who are around you who still like to play the pity party story. It should be a threat to your quote unquote competitors. It should be a threat to the people who want to see you fail. It should be a threat. It should be a threat to the rest of the world that, hey, if you can't keep up, you're going to get left behind. That's the fact. Your natural limitations are there to see how innovative you can become, how great you can be. They're not there so that you can use them as a way out. I used to use my natural limitations as a way out. Oh, I can't get this video posted. Hasn't been edited. I literally thought that I was the only one in the world that could edit my own videos. Nope. Oh, I can't get big. I can't lift weights. Doctor says. My hips are busted. Whatever the excuse was. Natural limitation. No. There's ways that I can. There is some sort of natural limitation that you have in your life that you're using as an excuse to take a vice, not advice, take a vice in that you're using to be lazy or whatever other behavior it is that you shouldn't be doing. There's a natural limitation that you have that you need to overcome because it's stopping you from being the best version of yourself. And that best version of yourself is a threat to everyone around you. It's a threat to the old version of you. So of course your old version, your old thinking isn't going to let you get it done. Of course it's not going to be easy. And of course you're going to have individuals around you who claim to care about you but won't support you in becoming the next best version of you. It's a threat to them. I have somebody that's very close to me, but I'm a threat to them. I'm a threat to them because I've lost tons of weight without having to go get surgery, which is what they chose to do. I'm a threat to them because I depend on skills, gifts, talents that I've been given to generate income rather than primarily depending on a organization. I'm a threat to them because they said they couldn't ever write a book. And guess what? There's a book right there that I wrote. I don't let natural limitations stop me from achieving things that I need to get done.